Alright guys, so I decided to look up sovereign citizens just to see some of these crazy videos. This one is 5 sovereign citizens that instantly regret trying to outsmart the police. If you would, please tell me what you would like for me to watch, and I will hop on that as soon as I get the comment. Just let me know what it is. Alright, we'll go ahead and get into this, guys.
You're traveling to jail right now.
Not in the process of conducting business right now. Take me to see the magistrate, please.
Sit down, Kyle.
Can I ask you a question? So we can cut through all of this. Is this really worth it to go through all of this?
I have noticed that it does. It's like, really, I mean, it never works for anybody, so I don't understand why people keep attempting it. If you're in the country, you're gonna, and you live in the country, you gotta abide by the laws.
For 4 pieces of paper when you can just put a face covering on?
I'm not driving.
You're not?
Traveling.
Stand by. Step out.
Are you serious?
Get out of the car.
Oh my god.
Sovereign citizens' run-ins with law enforcement frequently turn confrontational and sometimes even violent. We're checking out the top 5 times sovereign citizens try to outsmart police, and it's all caught on body cam. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg.
You guys don't know how bad I wish. Like, I know I can cast this to my TV, and I can have my headphones in, but it won't play through my headphones. But if I cast it to my TV and it plays through the surround sound, well, then you get the back feed because it's picking up the computer saying it, and then you can hear it come through the surround sound. I so wish I could do that. So to me, it would be better.
We begin today's episode of After Hours in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Sergeant Glass is on patrol when he observes a suspected tag on a vehicle driving through a school zone.
Hey, buddy. You roll your window down for me? I can't hear you. You need to roll your window down for me. Just a little bit more for me.
Oh, I cannot stand it when they don't roll their windows down. I mean, I'm not a cop, but I'm talking about when I see them do it on TV. It's just crazy, man.
Hey, please. Go ahead, give me another unit. Okay,
He said, go ahead and get me another unit.
Registration and proof of
First thing he did is said, go ahead and get me another unit.
insurance. The reason I'm stopping you, sir, your tax owing suspended for no insurance.
No, sir. I think
I'm sorry?
I said,
33 RPGs.
Sir,
if I committed a crime,
okay, we're not going to play that game today, okay?
I'm not gonna get it.
Okay, I need your driver's license, sir.
So what's your name?
Sir, my name is Sergeant Glass, ID 293. My name is Sergeant Glass, ID 293. Your tag is showing suspended for not having insurance on file.
Unfortunately, you got it.
Okay, so you're going to refuse to identify yourself? You want to go down that route?
Unfortunately, sir,
That's the route you're going to go. You have committed a crime.
No, I meant.
Sir, your tag is showing suspended.
No, this is my New York.
You have no insurance.
No.
So here's how we resolve this. Listen.
I mean, what is the point in doing all this? It could be over and done with. I get it. I've driven without insurance before. I've driven with tags bad. I've done it. I've been there. I understand it. But when you do get pulled over, what is the point in being a damn douche to the cop? What is the point? You get nowhere. You irritate them to where they will hit you with everything. If you cooperate, you might just get a warning.
Show me proof of insurance, and we're done. It's a very simple process.
And that's it.
Drivers refusing to cooperate, refusing to give any information.
You're just supervisor down here.
I am the supervisor, sir.
Unreadable.
I don't answer questions.
I don't answer
I don't need that,
questions.
sir.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I don't answer questions.
Sovereign citizen. I need a unit. Refusing to ID. You get 14.
I don't answer questions.
Number I copy sovereign citizen that you need additional units.
Sir, I'm explaining this.
Still unreadable.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my radio. Can you run the RO?
What is your reasonable articulation?
Sir, I already told you what my suspicion was.
Oh, I don't think, no.
Okay? Your tag is coming back as
probably just be advised your traffic is unreadable.
Your traffic police officer?
Guards Bravo 10, confirming the tag is suspended based on no insurance, correct?
Correct. The RO James.
You can see the officer's hand is shaking, it looks like, so I guess his adrenaline's getting up. And sorry if you hear my dog snoring. I'm sorry, guys.
Marshal suspended as well.
Okay. Are you James? Are you James? James?
I tell you, it's got to be, especially, well, with the past 4 or 5 years, the way cops have been treated. I mean, dude, they're walking up to a car to where they don't know who's in it. They don't, and I've seen a couple of videos where the cop just walked up to the door and got 2 words out, and you can see from his cop car camera view the bullet coming out the back of his head. I mean, dude, you don't know what people are doing. You got half a second to react. I watched the fat electrician and them. They were doing something where someone was, I think it was either 12 or 21 feet away, and they come charging at you with a knife. Do you have time to get your gun out? And dude, they really didn't. I mean, it takes just seconds. So when a cop has his gun out, it's because then all they got to do is react with the trigger. They don't know what you're going to do, but everyone prosecutes them to death. They wasn't in that neighborhood looking for somebody to get them in trouble. They were called to come out there because of a situation. And then when they get there, they end up in a situation and say someone gets shot. Well, now they got to go to court or prison. And that's bullshit, because they're just trying to do their job. They got a phone call and was told to go there, so they went there, and now they're in trouble? No, it's the motherfucker. If you didn't break into something, or if you didn't do this or that, they would have never been there, and this would have never happened. It's as easy as that. Sorry, I just had to say that. I feel bad for cops. I used to want to be one, but kind of fucked up, man.
Sir, let me explain this to you. I really don't want to go down this road with having to take you out of the car for failure to identification. Sir, the window will come down.
The window will come out.
Don't be reaching for anything in the car.
Reaching for anything.
Okay?
I don't answer questions.
This is amazing.
Okay, well, you're going to have to give me your information, sir, by Florida law. Okay? And let me guess, you're traveling, right? You're not driving a vehicle? Okay, well, I need your ID. Your tag is suspended. You have no insurance, and it says, according to the DMV, your driver's license is suspended.
And see,
okay,
that's the thing. I've noticed that on a couple of these videos. I mean, I've seen probably 3 or 4. I know at least 2 or 3 of them, the person's driver's license was always suspended. So before their license got suspended, were they saying they were a sovereign citizen, or does it only happen when they know they're in the wrong and they're trying to get out of something? It's not going to work, dude. It's not going to work.
So, you really want to go to jail over something silly like this? But it could just be a ticket? Is that what you really want to do? Sir, I'm asking as politely as I can for your information. Well, sir, you have to.
I do not answer questions.
All right, step out of the car.
Nope.
Sir, I'm giving you a lawful reason to step out of the vehicle.
No.
Sir, if you don't step out of the vehicle, you're going to be escorted from the vehicle.
Do not answer questions.
Okay? You're going to be escorted from the vehicle. I really don't want to do that, James.
Do not answer questions.
I understand
Do not
that.
answer questions.
Give me your insurance card and show me your insurance is valid.
His insurance ain't valid.
Hey, Ben.
Ain't no way.
Bravo 7.
Don't be reaching for anything in the car. No, get your hand out of that right now. Don't be reaching for anything in the car. I need you to step out of...
See, that what he just did, and he's telling them to not reach in the car. That could have so easily turned out to him getting shot. It's almost like he does this on purpose, especially since he's a black man, because there's this theory, this myth that, hold on, let me stop my dog. Anyway, it's this theory that, you know, white cops or cops are going around just shooting up black people. But when you look at the stats, like, white people are dying by cops so much more. So much more. Like, I know one year it was Officer Tatum or something. It was one of them. And they said it was like 12 black guys died. But it was like, I want to say 200 white. I don't quote me on that. But the whites were much higher. It was at least double, if not like quadrupled. But the media don't pick it up because they don't want to push that narrative. Everyone talking about white privilege, and you don't get no white privilege, man. I remember I was going to pick my ex-wife up from work when my son was 6 months old, and it was like midnight. And I pulled up to a stop sign. He went by. So, like that. Well, we're going down the road, and there's a little split off that used to go to a rock quarry. It ain't there. Well, the rock quarry's there now, but the road changed. Anyway, and it loops, and it comes back. So it's just a little cut through. Well, the cop went down there and waited for me to go by, and he pulled me. This dude dumped my child's entire diaper bag out my car. Everything, because he said the way I pulled up to the stop sign looked like I stole the car. Because I had rims on my car. But there was no drugs, no nothing in the car. But he dumped everything out. And then just, all right, you're good to go. I was an hour late to pick her up. And I had a mess in the car thanks to that cop. The white
Out of the car, sir. Let's go. Step out of the car. I don't need your book on what you have to do. You know the rules for a traffic stop. Okay? Your license is showing suspended. Your tag is suspended. And it says you have no insurance on file.
Yeah.
Then show me that.
That's impossible.
Then show me that.
Exactly. It's impossible. He can't.
It's not a consent thing, sir.
I haven't committed crime, sir.
Sir, I'm telling you right.
See, like somebody might be getting robbed or someone might be having a heart attack. I know they're cops, they're not paramedics, but they could still be at that scene. But instead, they're dealing with a dumbass like this. Guys, please, don't do this. Don't act like you're a sovereign citizen. One, it won't work. Two, they got better things to do.
Right now, you have to identify yourself to me.
It's not Nazi Germany.
You're right, it's not. We're not doing that,
Nazi
sir. All
Germany.
I'm asking you for is your driver's license.
Nazi Germany didn't.
I'm not reaching for. You're the one reaching into a bag, sir. I haven't pulled my gun out, but you're the one reaching into a bag against my orders of asking you not to do that.
Bust
All
that
right,
window.
you gonna step out of the car or
I'm
not?
not, sir.
Stand by with him, please. We're gonna have to take him out of the car.
But before police remove the sovereign citizen from his vehicle, the sergeant attempts to figure out his identity. Sergeant Glass was able to determine his identity as 40-year-old James Lattimore.
I was able to find your driver's license for you, so now I know who you are. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, you are driving with a suspended tag and a suspended no insurance, which means your car will not be allowed to be driven. Okay, I know. I'm telling you what's happening. So the question is, do you have somebody that can come and get you in the car? That can come and get you, because you're not going to be able to drive. I can't hear you.
You're saying you got my all.
No, I got your driver's license, so I know who you are now. That's the easy part. The hard part is, if you just show me proof of insurance, you're on your way. Then it's nothing more than a clerical issue.
I haven't committed a crime, sir.
You have.
No, I have not.
You've committed a traffic infraction, sir.
You throwing that at me.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you what the state. Listen, you're.
What do you mean you haven't committed a crime? What law you have broken is you're driving without insurance on your car. So if you get in a wreck, you can't pay for the damages to that person's car, and they get fucked. So there's that. Your license is suspended. You're not even supposed to be driving. There's that. And then your tag's also out of date. So your car, that whole inspection thing, I honestly don't care about that. I think they need to just back off. That's just a money grab. But still, you got 3 things you're doing wrong right there. Talking about I haven't committed a crime. The second you got in the driver's seat and turned that key, there goes one thing right there.
You're in Florida. You committed a traffic infraction. Okay? So I don't understand why you just won't give me a proof of insurance and be on your way.
He ain't got
You
insurance, dude.
You have committed a traffic infraction. You're driving with suspended plates. It is a criminal offense to drive with no insurance
Didn't he say earlier his license was suspended too?
in the state of Florida. It is a criminal offense.
I have not committed a crime.
Are you driving the vehicle?
I have not committed a crime.
Are you driving the vehicle?
I have not committed a crime.
When was the last time you were arrested?
See this right here? This little tit for tat back and forth? That shit needs to stop. Bust his window out, yank him out the car. That way, the next guy that wants to go do this, he doesn't do it. Because he knows, one, your window's going to be busted out. Two, you're still going to go to jail. But this whole little tit for tat, scared for every little thing, I feel bad for the cops, but at the same time, this type shit needs to stop. The dude knows he's not going nowhere.
Arrested.
I do not answer questions.
Of course you don't.
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Just waiting to see if the VIN comes back.
Just go ahead and let all the air out of all the tires.
Yeah, it comes back, the same thing, comes back to the 28 in New York, but nothing out of Florida. You can see, 28's the same one that you got back.
Oh, he's not driving the car because he's got no insurance.
James Latmore.
Right.
And then, this is out of Florida, no record. Here it is, no record, Florida. Then DSHS, somebody, no record found. Record not found from Florida.
Okay, so he has nothing here.
Correct. So the tag, that's all it is, just it got suspended because there's no insurance on file.
Right, but the problem is I can't let this car drive with no insurance.
Correct. Yeah.
If it gets to that point, we have with polar wraps, we have window breakers. If it gets to that point.
Well, it's going to get to that point because he has no insurance.
I have the one thing quarter now.
You gotta have to tow the car.
Yeah.
Well, we have
2023.
Okay.
Do you have one with you? No, I have to bring it.
All right, James, here's the scoop. Either you show me proof of insurance, or you're going to have to be escorted out of the car because I'm going to have to tow the car. So which way would you like to go? Give me a window punch. He's coming out. Okay, I'm going to break the window, sir. I really don't want to do that to you. The window's going to be broken. Okay? The window's going to...
I mean, that's fair warning. So this dude can't scream or cry about anything, yo. He's being told, I'm going to bust your window out. I know in his head he's like, good, do it. That way I can sue you in court. That ain't how it's going to fly, homie. It ain't going to fly.
be broken. Okay? I'm not violent. If you just show me proof of insurance, we would be all set, James. Why won't you do that?
And I get it. Phones come in handy, you know, with the camera. But at the same time, I am so tired of seeing people holding their phone in their fucking hand. I've seen people getting jumped. Meanwhile, there's men and women just standing there holding a phone recording. It's like, put that damn thing down, especially when you're in the wrong. Because he's hoping he's going to get shot and he can sue and then he'll have this crap on... Yeah, it's not going to happen, man. I'm tired of it. Everyone's tired of it. I know that's why a lot of cops have quit. All the blue big cities, the blue Democrat states, that's why they got just random people working as policemen there now.
Sir, why won't you do that?
James, listen to me real quick. James, listen to me, dude. We don't want to break your window. We don't want to break your window. That's the last thing we want to do. Okay.
His driver's window.
Or show us proof of insurance. Simple. You want to do that one? Okay. Unlock the car door. And then 2007?
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah, probably the passenger. All right, hold on. I'm gonna...
Sorry about my dog, guys.
Dispatchers confirmed it 3 ways. Ben, you ran it. It is suspended.
Yeah.
No insurance.
Yeah, and I put it in.
Let's just double check, and then unfortunately, I don't have a choice.
We don't.
Now we're good in Florida.
The gentleman that was talking to me is our supervisor. So,
He didn't ask several times just to show you proof.
That's all I ask is his
all
insurance.
you need to do is show proof of insurance, man. You could be on your way. Just show us the proof of insurance. That's it. You're going to make it so much harder.
I don't want to arrest you for resisting. Okay? I don't want to arrest you for resisting, sir. I really don't. All I want to do is get your insurance and get you on your way. Okay? That's it. It's not a search. No, it's not. All right, well, here's what's going to happen. We're going to end up breaking your window, and you're going to end up coming out of the car, sir, and going to jail for resisting. Is that what really what you want to happen today? Don't you just want to go about your business? Okay, pop the window.
It's unlocked. He's going in his bag. He's going in his bag. Get it.
I just hear him say, "What the fuck?" It's like, dude, they told you they're gonna do it. Don't act shocked now.
No, I got my It's unlocked. No.
Out of the car.
Hey, under the belt.
Look at him.
Here.
He's arrested. Hey, look at him. They're doing this for no reason. They're doing this for no reason, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all. No, I did not consist arrest. I did not consist arrest. I did not consist arrest.
He's sitting there hollering, trying to get attention because he wants to get paid. He wants to be, the victim mindset is really bad nowadays. Everyone feeling like they're so oppressed and so this and so that, and they're really not at all.
Arrest. I do not consent to 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 arrest. I do not.
So that means you're resisting.
Under arrest. I do not consent to the arrest.
Just relax.
I do not consent to the arrest.
Here.
I do not consent to the arrest.
Yeah.
I do not ask questions. I do not consent. I'm not consisting arrest. I am 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 not consisting arrest. I'm not consisting arrest. I'm not consisting arrest. I'm not consisting arrest. I'm not resisting arrest. I'm not resisting arrest.
Now he's saying I'm not resisting arrest. Earlier it sounded like he was saying I do not consent to this arrest.
Not resisting arrest. I'm not resisting arrest. I am not resisting arrest. I'm not.
Bravo 5.
I don't consent to searching. You searched my car without a warrant.
Entry was made to the car. He's 10:15. If you can start a 10:70 rotation. I'm sure you have our final, but we're right at the entrance of the fountains, right behind Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, he is saying two different things.
I do not resist arrest.
Look at all the cop cars that are there to do that. And this was 2 years ago during the lovely Biden era. But you got at least 15, 16 cop cars out there, all because one guy's sitting in a car and won't show his proof of insurance. Like if he'd have just complied with everything, he may not have been able to drive off, but he wouldn't be going to jail.
I do not consent to arrest. I do not consent to search. I'm not resisting arrest. I do not consent to search. I do not resist arrest. I do not consent to search. Because I did not commit a crime. You did. Because I did not commit a crime. Under the penal code of presented ID. Under the penal code of presented ID. You are arrested. You guys are committing a crime as we speak.
James continues his sovereign spiel in the back of the patrol car.
You guys should strip your badges off now. I'm going for that surety bond number. I guarantee you on that. I'm going for it. I'm going for my surety bond number. I'm going for my surety bond number. See that? Look at that. I don't consent to searches. I don't consent to searches. He's searching my vehicle. I don't consent to searches.
He wouldn't have been looking in your car.
I don't consent to searches. You are violating the constitutional rights. You have just violated my constitutional rights.
What? And how's that?
Violating my constitutional rights.
Where in the Constitution does it say anything about searching cars?
Best. I shouldn't be in handcuffs. You know I ain't commit no crime. I did not harm any of your police officers or anything. I did not harm any police officers. I would not.
They should charge him for the cost of having every cop there for as long as they were.
Brother 5 on 1019.
I'm not presenting ID. This is not Nazi Germany. You just locked me up for no reason. You just.
Nazi Germany was wiping out a lot of Jews and putting them in concentration camps and killing them all. You got pulled over because you didn't have insurance, your tags were out of date. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
You just committed frauds and treason.
How did he commit treason?
And you broke my window.
You broke your window.
Oh, this is what
could have opened the door.
I don't consent to searches. And you searched me.
That's why your window's broke.
You searched me. I didn't comply with searches. I said I didn't consent to searches.
You resisted arrest by not complying.
I didn't consent to searches. That's why it's recorded. It's recorded.
Hang on, I'm still on.
No, you must stay on.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm on. Sure, let's keep a taser just in case, or just... What else am I supposed to get rid of now? It's been a sec. Okay. There we go. Hey, I'm still on. Okay. He's still just as fired up, so I don't know how this is gonna.
I mean, if he's not bad, we'll just stick him in the cell with handcuffs. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's staying in. Yeah. Unless he takes a turn for the better, but I mean. Ready?
I'll pursue the searches.
Alright, come on.
Violate my constitutional rights. I'm only complying on threat of life. I'm only complying on threat of life. I'm only complying on threat of life.
Okay, I'm just grabbing my keys. I'll be right behind the doors.
You guys restricted me out. You just took me. You just kidnapped me. I don't consent to searches. You keep searching me. I don't consent to searches. I don't consent to searches. But yet you still keep searching me, even when I don't consent. You bust me out. You constitute my...
James is arrested and charged with multiple charges, including failure to exhibit driver's license and proof of insurance. According to court records, since he provided proof of his driver's license and insurance, those charges were dismissed. The district attorney's office decided not to prosecute him on his remaining charges. I want to thank Upside for being such a proud sponsor of After Hours. Upside's a free app that gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas, food, and groceries. And this is actually real cash eating.
Police Department, the reason I stopped you is you're going about 60 miles an hour on Pacelli as you pass me. Can I see your license, registration, and insurance, please?
I'm not in the process of conducting business.
Okay, we're not going to play that game, sir. So if you don't want to identify yourself, I'm just going to place you under arrest and tow your vehicle. Okay?
I'm traveling right now.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay? So I need to see your ID, and I need to see the registration and insurance on your vehicle, okay? And you're a grown adult, so you're going to make an adult decision right now. Okay? So that's up to you. What do you want to do? Okay, you're going to be placed under arrest. Step out of the vehicle. Out of the vehicle.
It doesn't take long for an officer to realize he's dealing with a sovereign citizen.
25.
Go. Hemophilia, bro. Ow, that hurts.
Don't.
Let me get out.
Don't. Get out.
You know why it hurts? Because you're trying to pull your arm back the other way. If you would just get out of the fucking car, it wouldn't happen. You know? People ain't got no common sense.
Undo your seatbelt. Undo your seatbelt and get out.
I'm traveling, sir.
What does that got to do with the price of eggs and
not
chicken?
Get out of the
right
vehicle. You are under arrest.
I'm not conducting
Get
business.
out of your vehicle.
What does conducting business have to do with anything? Please tell me in the comments, guys.
Out of your vehicle. Undo your seatbelt. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Undo your seatbelt and step out of the vehicle.
Ryan, dude.
Okay?
Kenny, call me 85 Denver 47. I think I'm close.
Undo your seatbelt and get out of the
You, man.
Undo your seatbelt
No.
and get out of the vehicle.
Break my arm.
I'm not going to break your arm. I don't want to. I want you to get out of the vehicle. Do you not want to get your seatbelt off first?
No.
Why don't you just get your seatbelt off and we'll do this?
My arm, bro.
No.
Dude, I'm not.
Now, would that be called what is it? Assault on a police officer or something like that because he tried to slam the door, or no? What do you think?
You're under
Conducting
arrest.
business.
You're under arrest.
I'm not conducting business.
You're
What are you
under
talking
arrest.
about,
Okay?
man?
No, for what?
That's
Show
what
me the
you're.
magistrate.
That's why you're going to jail. You're
Yeah,
not
that's where we're gonna
conducting
go.
business.
You don't want to identify yourself, so we're going to do that.
If you were conducting business,
Okay.
we wouldn't be here.
You don't get to do this, sir.
You don't either, bro. You don't
Yeah.
get to go in my car.
I s-
Yeah, break my
I swear, these are the spoiled brats that you used to see or still do see in the grocery store screaming because they can't get a toy because, you know, the parents ain't got the money for it or he has enough toys, whatever it may be. But this right here is one of them.
I'm asking you to step out.
I'm asking you to let go of my arm.
I'm not going to do that.
I can't reach my seatbelt.
You can do it with your right arm.
No, I can't.
You can do it with your right arm. So as soon as the other officer gets here, we're going to pull you out and put you in handcuffs, okay?
For travel, dude.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's put it to you this way. You were traveling faster than the travel speed is. So, yeah, that's... if y'all want to go with this whole traveling thing, well, then you were traveling too fast. Now, you're going to get a ticket. And now looks like you're getting arrested.
I'm not in the process of conducting business.
47. I'll take another unit.
Get off of me, dude! What the is your problem?
Go. Get.
Now, if he's got drugs in the car, does that constitute as he is doing business while traveling because he's, you know, dope, man? Because, dude, you got to be high on something to be doing something like this.
No, get off me!
Stop.
Get off me, dude!
Stop. Stop.
Go ahead, kick like a little kid. Get another charge.
Resisting me. Stop.
You are not resisting! Pull me over there!
Did this motherfucker just say, I'm not resisting, as he's pulling his foot and leg and arm away from the cop? Did he really just say that, bro? What?
Stop.
You are not resisting! Pull me over there, dude!
Stop.
What the No!
Look at him.
Attacking me, dude!
Stop.
No!
Pull a knife out, cut the seatbelt.
Off me, dude! You stop! Get back!
Oh, this motherfucker trying to throw it in drive, dog. He dropped the handbrake, and I seen him hit the gear shift. This motherfucker's trying to drive off with the cop. That right there, bro, you get your ass in prison for that one.
Off of me, dude!
Stop.
No! You stop!
Stop.
You stop!
You're not going.
I swear to God, it's like fucking a 5-year-old arguing with his little brother, or a 6-year-old arguing with a 5-year-old, whatever. But this type of shit is so immature, man. It's immature.
I'm not arrested.
You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest.
You caught me speeding. Give me a ticket so I'll be on my way.
Yeah, but you wouldn't show your ID. You wouldn't do what you're supposed to do. You're sitting here doing this. Now you've turned it into you're getting arrested. Man, please, people, if you ever get pulled over, just do what the cop says. And if the cop's wrong, take them to court. When you go to court, beat that shit. I beat a cop, highway patrolman. Motherfucker tried to get me on a DUI. But he fucked up. He didn't do his, he didn't do it in order. He took me to the jail, then had me do my sobriety test. He didn't have me do my sobriety test out where my car was or anything. He said my eyes were red, and plus the street was on a hill, or the car was on a hill. My attorney asked me, he was like, well, did he stumble or fall or anything when he was walking from his car to your car? He said, no, he sure didn't. He was like, well, it is springtime. Allergies are kicking in. His eyes could have been red from that, and he could have had one beer. And then you waited to take him downtown after you arrested him to give him a sobriety test. It got the whole thing thrown out. Thank God. And the thing is, I had already went to sleep and then went all the way home after eating spaghetti and all kinds of stuff. Like, it had been like 9 hours since I drank. And I felt sober. I was sober. I hit a roadblock's what it was. But anyway, yeah, that got thrown out. Thank God.
Stop! I got you.
A nearby civilian steps in to assist the officer with the takedown.
You are under arrest.
Got it?
Yeah. Let's get disarmed.
Hey, let me know if any of you guys have tried this whole sovereign citizen thing. Also, if you've been arrested, what was it for? I've been arrested and had a DUI. I also had I sold 2 pain pills. This dude would not stop bugging me. I mean, it had been a month. I kept getting messages from him. I didn't even know the guy. And I needed to get my car inspected. I needed a tire on my car. And I didn't have the money. So I decided to sell my 1967 .308 rifle and 2 pain pills. He signed his name, a pad, everything saying he was going to, because he gave me half the money then. Then I had to go leave and go get it because I didn't have it. I did not sell drugs. This was straight up entrapment because I had told him for a month, dude, I don't sell anything. I have nothing. And then when I go meet him, I have to leave to go get it because, again, I don't sell shit. When I come back at the gas station, I see a cop pulling out of a driveway on the opposite side of the street. And I started to go ahead and take off. Well, then he starts going, he's like, yo, man, where you going? Where you going, man? I said, yo, man, there's a cop out here. I'm about to bounce. He's like, no, man, we good. He left. I should have left. Should have left. Fucking cops got me on the bridge, bro. After I damn gave him his 2 pain pills. Man, I pulled out of the gas station. As soon as I was crossing over the highway on the bridge, I don't know where these cops came from other than that one that had pulled out and turned. He had turned back around. They took me, threw me in the other cop car and drove off with my girl still in the car. I'm like, what? But anyway, yeah. That's 2 things I've been, my DUI, I mean, I got out, that night. And then this was a long time ago, and I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but hey, get to know me. When I was 18, so good God, that was 25 years ago. My ex-wife got mad that I went to South Carolina, Rock Hill, South Carolina, with my best friend at the time. We went down there to see his family and hang out and chill. And then I come back the next day. I didn't do anything. I didn't see no chicks. I didn't do nothing. But while I was gone, she had a couple of bruises on her from what? It was either the kids or she had bumped into something. It wasn't nothing I did. But she went down there and told them that I did it. Well, I was driving to work one day, and I get pulled over because I had a tinted license plate cover. And they said, all right, put your hands behind your back. I'm like, put my hands for what? I was like, isn't this just a ticket? Why am I getting arrested? They said, oh, you got a warrant out for your arrest for assault on a female. I said, do what? And they were like, yeah, do you know well, I ain't going to say her full name. But anyway, it was my ex-wife. And I said, yeah, I know her. Why? And he was like, well, yesterday she took out a charge on you for this and this. And I'm like, dude, I was like, I just got back from South Carolina. I had to, and it was on a Friday. Of course, I always get it on a Friday, buddy. So I didn't get to see the judge till Tuesday. But that's me. Let me know, though. Let me know if you guys been arrested and what for. If it's, all right.
Stop. You good, bro? Stop.
I'm burning my face.
All right. Got it? No, it's on my shirt. This one's not walking. I got you.
I mean, is this worth it, man? Why? I don't get it.
I'm traveling.
Thanks.
Nope. My car.
Where that dog at? Got some bass in his voice.
I'm traveling right now.
You're traveling to jail right now.
That's a good one there. He said, you traveling to jail right now.
Take me to see the magistrate, please.
Sit down.
Can you see the magistrate, please? Yeah, you'll see him on the way in when they check your ass in.
Feet in.
All of that for nothing. Idiot.
Do you have any sanitizer stuff? Wipes?
I don't know if I have any wipes. All right, please.
I also want to thank Morgan & Morgan for being such a proud sponsor of After Hours. Every single week with After Hours, the people on these
Because I had him in a twist lock.
Yeah.
And I was just holding there waiting for another unit.
Yeah.
And then he kept trying to pull away. And he tried trying to reach in undo his car, undo his keys, and then he just went crazy.
Yeah.
So good times.
Good?
Yeah.
Once this one right here ends, I'm going to go ahead and stop this one. That way I can just do the other half of it. That way it's not an hour-long video for you guys.
He's a constitutionalist, so we'll have time to take care of that in jail. Cool. If you want to just write his name down.
Yeah, what's your name, brother?
Or actually, I just didn't have I left all my paper and stuff.
Yeah, I got it.
Let me, I'll do it so we don't have to all do subs and stuff. Cool.
We'll do it until 8. I'll do stuff. I gotta work the state.
Okay, cool. Cool. What's that? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. What's that, sir? Okay, yeah, your car's gonna get towed.
Really nothing.
What's going on? Oh, actually, hold on.
Good?
I'm good. I got citizens stopping to help, you know? That's how desperate I looked.
Let me know if you've seen that going on. Would you stop and help the cop, or would you be one of them that just keeps driving by? Me, myself, I'd stop and help out.
What was the guy doing?
Yeah,
So what do you need?
I need to be see the magistrate and show.
Yeah, you're gonna go to jail.
Show my victim. Where's my victim right now?
Me.
Victim.
I'm just traveling.
Yeah, you're traveling to jail.
I'm not in the process of conducting business. I'm a private American.
Okay, cool.
Good. You're traveling and you're not
You're under
conducting
arrest.
business. Should have been.
Yeah, whenever the
conducting
jail gets you over to the jail or to the judge, absolutely.
Be able to see him right now.
Perfect.
It's great.
Good one.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, brother.
Yep, no problem.
The man was identified as 38-year-old Frederick Phillips. Police booked him into the county.
No! I don't know him, but his last name is the same as mine. No! How dare you? Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and once this last little bit here, I'm going to go ahead and stop it. But description, the link, everything will be down below. Please, guys, subscribe, join me. I know I'm up to 33 subscribers now. I'm just trying to make it to 50. I'm going to make small steps.
County jail after he was medically cleared from the hospital. Frederick was later charged with resisting an officer. He's since pleaded not guilty. At the time of this recording, his case is still pending in the court system.
Wait a minute. But he got pulled over for something else. And then he was resisting, but what the original charges were wouldn't have got you arrested. So you can't resist being arrested if, like, what I'm trying to say is, when it's a speeding ticket, they don't try to arrest you for that. They try to give you a ticket. But I know he was not, he wasn't complying. And then it turned into a scuffle / resisting arrest. But where did the other things go? They only got him for resisting arrest. It's like, well, why was he getting arrested in the first place is my question. Because it's like, okay, he was resisting arrest. Correct? Correct. Why were you arresting him? Anyway, tell me what you guys think. I'll make the rest of this video coming up next.